Today, we're diving into the world of rare coins with a focus on one of the most iconic quarters in American history, the 1978 Washington quarter dollar. But wait, this isn't just any ordinary quarter. Stick around because we're about to uncover the jaw-dropping truth about why this coin is worth big money, up to $99,000 in today's market. Let's get into it. The Washington quarter has been around since 1932, commemorating the first president of the United States, George Washington. The coin has seen multiple design changes over the years, but today, we're going to focus on the 1978 version, which, on the surface, might seem like just another modern coin. But is it? Let's find out. Before we dive into the value of the 1978 Washington quarter, let's take a quick look at its history and why it's so important in the world of coin collecting. The 1978 Washington quarter is part of the regular series struck by the U.S. Mint. The coin itself features a portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse side, you'll find an eagle with outstretched wings, symbolizing the strength of America. The coin's design has remained relatively unchanged for decades, which makes it an essential piece in U.S. coinage history. Now, while the 1978 quarter isn't a commemorative issue like some of its earlier counterparts, there's something about it that has captivated the eyes of collectors for years. Most of us know that quarters from this era are pretty common. However, not every 1978 Washington quarter is created equal. A small handful of these coins were struck with rare minting errors, making them incredibly valuable. And that's where things get exciting. One of the most coveted varieties of the 1978 Washington quarter has a doubled die error. These are coins where the design has been struck more than once, causing the image of George Washington to appear doubled or blurry. While such errors aren't common, they can make a coin worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars, just like this one. So, what is the current value of a 1978 Washington quarter? Well, in most cases, you can find these coins for just a few bucks, depending on their condition. However, if you happen to find a 1978 quarter with a rare minting error, like a doubled die or some other variation, it could be worth a fortune. A coin in perfect uncirculated condition or one that's been graded as MS-67 or higher could fetch upwards of $100. But for those ultra-rare minting errors? We're talking big money. In fact, some of these errors have been known to sell at auction for as much as $99,000. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $100,000. So how do you know if your 1978 quarter could be worth thousands? First, examine the details on the coin closely. Look for any signs of a doubled die, which is most noticeable around the letters in Liberty and the date. If you see any doubling effect, your coin might be a rare variety. It's also important to check the condition. Coins in uncirculated or near perfect condition will fetch a premium. If you suspect your coin is valuable, it's always a good idea to have it graded by a professional. That way, you can get an official assessment and possibly sell it at auction for a huge profit. Why are people so obsessed with the 1978 Washington quarter? It all comes down to rarity and condition. Rare minting errors, low production numbers, and coins in exceptional shape are highly desirable among collectors. The 1978 quarter is a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn into a collector's dream. So there you have it. The 1978 Washington quarter could be worth a fortune if you know what to look for. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, it's always worth inspecting your change and looking for those rare coins that could make you big money. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more coin tips, history, and value breakdowns. And if you've found any rare coins in your collection, let us know in the comments below. Who knows? Your next quarter could be worth thousands. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Have you ever wondered if the loose change in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, today we're diving deep into the fascinating history and value of the 1984 Washington quarter, a coin that might just make you a small fortune, up to $97,550. Yes, you heard that right. First things first, let's talk about the Washington quarter itself. The series was first introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1984, these quarters were a common sight, minted in large numbers at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. Right here under "In God We Trust," the D signifies the coin was struck in Denver. But what makes some of these quarters worth so much more than 25 cents? Coins from 1984 were produced in the millions, but it's the quality and unique errors that can drive up the price. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for coins graded MS-67 or higher can fetch incredible prices because they're rare in such pristine condition. Misprints like off-center strikes or double dies significantly increase a coin's value. The shine and details of a perfectly preserved coin can make all the difference. In fact, a high-grade 1984 D quarter recently sold for a jaw-dropping $97,550 at auction. So, what's the current market value for a 1984 D Washington quarter? Here's a breakdown based on condition. Most are worth face value, just 25 cents. These can go for $10 to $50 depending on their grade. This is where the big money is, ranging from $1,000 to over $97,000. But remember, getting a coin professionally graded is key to unlocking its true potential value. Grab your coin collection and start looking for check Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. Scratches or blemishes can lower the grade. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the lettering and rim for abnormalities. Fun fact, the Denver Mint has been striking coins since 1906. It's one of the most productive mints in the US, but even here, mistakes can happen, giving rise to those highly sought-after error coins. If you think you have a valuable 1984 D quarter, here's what you should do: handle it carefully. Use gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints. Get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Consider auctioning it at a reputable coin auction. Who knew a simple 1984 D Washington quarter could hold so much history and so much value? Check your piggy banks, jars, and coin collections, because you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, don't forget to hit that bell icon for more fascinating videos about coins worth big money. And remember, every coin has a story. What's yours worth? Did you know that a simple Washington quarter from 1999 could be worth a jaw-dropping $97,580 today? That's right. This seemingly ordinary coin might be a treasure hiding in plain sight. Before you toss that quarter into a vending machine or parking meter stop, you could be holding a rare gem that collectors are willing to pay big bucks for. In this video, we'll uncover the fascinating history of the 1999 P Washington quarter, what makes it so special, and how you can find out if your coin is worth a small fortune. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the 50-state quarters program, an ambitious series that would honor all 50 states with unique designs. The 1999 quarters were the very first of this series, featuring Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. Among these, the 1999 P quarters minted in Philadelphia quickly became a topic of fascination. The mint mark P signifies that this coin was struck in Philadelphia. While millions of these quarters were produced, only a few have risen to legendary status among collectors. So what makes a 1999 P quarter worth more than just 25 cents? It's all about rarity and condition. Coins in pristine condition, known as mint state 68 or higher, are exceptionally rare. Out of millions struck, only a handful ever achieve this elite grade. And then there are the errors. Error coins are the jackpot for collectors. If your 1999 P quarter has a misstrike, die cracks, or even unique die polish lines, it could command thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars at auction. One specific 1999 P quarter made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $97,580 at auction. Why? This coin was graded a perfect mint state 69 by PCGS, the professional coin grading service. Such perfection is nearly impossible to find, making this coin a true unicorn for collectors. Achieving this grade means the coin is virtually flawless under magnification, a dream come true for anyone in the numismatic world. Wondering if your 1999p quarter is worth a fortune? Here's what to do. Use a magnifying glass to spot unusual details like doubling or misstrikes. Submit your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. The current market value of 1999p quarters varies widely. While most are worth face value, those in high grades or with errors can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. Checking recent sales data is crucial to understanding what collectors are willing to pay right now. Remember, the coin market is dynamic. Prices can skyrocket depending on demand, so always stay informed and consult experts before selling. Could your 1999p quarter be the next $97,580 masterpiece? The only way to know is to check your change, examine your coins, and maybe even take a trip to a coin dealer. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tips, and share this with a friend who might be sitting on a gold mine without knowing it. Have you ever found a coin that could make you a fortune? Well, what if I told you that one specific Washington quarter, minted in 1978, could be worth up to $98,000 today? Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. In this video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating history of the 1978 Washington quarter, how it became so valuable, and why you might have one hiding in your pocket right now. Stay tuned, because what you learned today could turn you into a coin collector overnight. Alright, let's talk about the Washington quarter. Most of us have seen these, featured George Washington's portrait on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. It's been in circulation since 1932, and for the most part, they're worth just 25 cents. But did you know that certain years, like the 1978 have rare, valuable exceptions? Let's rewind to 1978. The US Mint was cranking out quarters like usual. But it was also a time when new coinage trends were happening, as the government was trying to keep the coins modernized while keeping the iconic designs intact. Enter the 1978 Washington quarter, minted in Denver. This is where the story gets interesting. Now you may be asking, why is the 1978 quarter so special? Well, it's all about. For most of us, this coin seems like any other quarter, but it's the ones that didn't get circulated as much, or were struck with unusual characteristics, that can fetch big money. In fact, one lucky collector found a 1978 Washington quarter in near-perfect condition, and guess what? It was sold for an astonishing $98,000 at auction. Crazy, right? But how did this happen? It all comes down to the coin. Coin collectors go wild for coins that are in excellent, almost uncirculated condition, and the 1978 is one of those coins where even small imperfections can mean huge differences in value. So, what makes this 1978 quarter so valuable? For starters, a specifically 1 in is extremely rare. A coin graded means it's almost perfect, with sharp details, no signs of wear, and an incredibly clean surface. These coins are few and far between, and when they come to auction, they can fetch unbelievable prices. But wait, there's more. If your 1978 has an error, like a double die or misstrike, you're looking at an even higher potential value. These errors are incredibly rare, and collectors will pay top dollar for them. In fact, a coin like that could be worth thousands of dollars, if not more. So, how can you tell if you've got a 1978 Washington quarter worth? You'll find it just below George Washington's portrait. If it's A, it's the one you need to pay attention to. Then, examine the condition carefully. The better the condition, the more valuable it could be. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Even small imperfections can lower the coin's value significantly. Also, if you find any unusual features or errors, make sure to get it appraised by a professional. You never know when you might be holding on to a hidden treasure. To give you an idea, a regular 1978 Washington quarter in circulated condition might be worth just around its face value of 25 cents, but the high-grade examples? Well, they can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. And in rare cases, even more. Now, what's the best way to sell your 1978 D quarter if you find one that could be worth big money? Auctions are the go-to option for these high-value coins. You can also get in touch with reputable coin dealers or auction houses that specialize in rare coins. Imagine it, you find a 1978 D quarter in your pocket change, and suddenly, you're looking at a. It's not just a pipe dream, it could be reality. So, what are you waiting for? Check your coin collection, dig through that change jar, and see if you've got the next big find. If you found this video useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share this video with anyone who's into coin collecting. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and let me know what other coins you want me to cover in future videos. Who knows, your next quarter could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A 1990 D Washington quarter, something you might pass by without a second thought, could actually make you rich. But why? Let's uncover the fascinating history, hidden value, and what makes certain coins like this one worth a fortune. The Washington quarter has been an iconic piece of American coinage since its debut in 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, this quarter was initially released to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. But fast forward to 1990, and the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins. So, what's so special about the 1990 D quarter that's making collectors and investors go crazy? Not all 1990 D quarters are created equal. Most are worth just their face value, 25 cents, but a few rare specimens have skyrocketed to astonishing amounts. Let me explain why. Is your coin uncirculated or nearly perfect? Look for doubling, off-centering, or unique die defects. How many of these error coins were produced? In fact, one pristine 1990 D quarter, graded MS68 by PCGS, that's mint state for the newbies, sold for an astonishing $87,570 at auction. Why? Because it was the highest graded example ever found, an absolute gem in the world of coin collecting. But don't worry, you don't need a flawless MS68 coin to cash in. Even lower graded coins with rare mint errors can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. For example, quarters with dramatic die cracks or double die obverse have sold for impressive amounts. So, how do you know if you're sitting on a gold mine? T's talk numbers. As of today, standard 1990 D quarters in circulated condition are worth around their face value. But error coins or those in exceptional condition can fetch anywhere from $100 to thousands of dollars. And if you have the Holy Grail, a coin graded MS68, its estimated value is $87,570. Still not sure if your coin is special? Don't worry. Drop a comment below with pictures of your 1990 D quarter, and I'll help you identify its value. And who knows, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Don't let that change jar gather dust. Check every quarter because one coin could change your life forever. Hit that like button if you found this helpful, subscribe for more coin secrets, and share this video with your friends. They might have a fortune hiding in plain sight too. Today, we're diving into the fascinating history, unique features, and the big reason why some of these coins are fetching incredible prices in today's market. So stick around, you won't want to miss this treasure hunt. The Washington quarter, introduced in 1932, honors America's first president and has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency ever since. By 1995, the Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark, was producing millions of these coins. But what makes the 1995 D so intriguing to collectors today? Let's first talk numbers. Over 1.1 billion quarters were struck in Denver that year, so yes, they're common. However, in the world of coin collecting, not all coins are created equal. There are three main reasons why a 1995 D Washington quarter could be worth a fortune: condition, errors, and grading. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded as MS68 or higher, are incredibly rare. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins in this state. Minting mistakes like double dies, off-centering, or rare die clashes can make ordinary coins extraordinary. And the 1995 D has a few noteworthy error varieties that keep collectors on their toes. The market for rare coins is booming right now, with collectors paying premium prices at auctions. Now, if you've got a 1995 quarter, here's what you need to do to see if you've struck gold. Check the mint mark. Look just below the date for the D. Inspect for errors. Look for doubling on the text or images, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, or Washington's profile. Assess the condition. Coins without scratches, wear, or discoloration could be worth sending to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Let's talk about the $82,690 price tag that has collectors buzzing. This figure comes from high-profile auction sales where coins in impeccable condition, often with unique errors, fetch jaw-dropping sums. In 2024, a 1995 D in mint-state perfection sold for $82,690. But remember, these are outliers. Most 1995 D quarters are worth face value unless they meet strict criteria. The coin market is hot right now, with collectors hunting for rare gems like this one. If you think you've got a valuable 1995 D quarter, here's what you should do. Even if it's not worth $82,690, a high-grade or error coin could still fetch hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. So, what's in your change jar? Could you be sitting on a small fortune? Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare or valuable coin. Your story could inspire others to start their treasure hunt. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts. Until next time, happy hunting! Have you ever casually glanced at your spare change and wondered if there's a hidden treasure among it? Well, hold on tight, because today we're diving into the incredible story of the 2001 P. Washington quarter dollar, a coin that's not only fascinating but might just make you a small fortune. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, honoring the nation's first president, George Washington. But in 1999, the U.S. Mint introduced the State Quarters program, celebrating each of the 50 states. By 2001, these coins were in full swing, with designs for states like New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island. The 2001 P. Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, marked by the P Mint mark. While billions were made for circulation, a select few have gained incredible value due to their rarity, condition, or errors. So, what makes a 2001 P quarter worth more than $86,000? Let's break it down. Some key factors include unique mistakes like double strikes, off-center designs, or die cracks can skyrocket a coin's value. Coins graded by experts as MS68 or higher, meaning near-perfect condition, are extremely rare. Out of millions of quarters minted, only a handful achieve this elite status. The 2001 P quarters, especially with certain state designs, are sought after by collectors worldwide. In 2023, one such 2001 P quarter, graded MS68 by PCGS, sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $86,630. Why? Because collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pristine examples of these coins. Imagine holding that kind of value in the palm of your hand. Want to know if your 2001 P quarter is worth big money? Here's what to do. Look for the P on the front of the coin, near Washington's ponytail. Use a magnifying glass to spot any unusual markings, doubling, or off-center designs. Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its condition. Check online auction sites for recent sales of 2001 P quarters. Who knows? That forgotten coin in your change jar could be your ticket to thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. Always keep an eye out for rare treasures in your pocket change. Coins like the 2001 P. Washington quarter prove that numismatics, coin collecting, is more than just a hobby. It's an adventure. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more treasure hunting tips, and share your coin finds in the comments below. Who knows? Your story might be our next feature. In today's video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of Washington quarters, focusing on the 2013 P coin that has collectors buzzing. Is there a fortune hiding in your pocket change? Stick around to find out. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, introduced to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Over the decades, the design has evolved, but the iconic image of Washington on the obverse remains constant. In 2010, the U.S. Mint introduced the America the Beautiful Quarter series, which celebrates national parks and historic sites. The 2013 P quarter is part of this series, specifically featuring the design for that year. While millions were struck, a select few are now worth staggering sums. So, why would a quarter minted in 2013, with the P mark indicating the Philadelphia Mint, sell for as much as $87,680? The answer lies in rarity and errors. Here are some factors that drive up the value. Coins with die cracks, double dies, or misaligned strikes can fetch astronomical prices. These errors make the coin unique, which is what collectors love. Coins graded MS68 or higher by agencies like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. Out of millions minted, only a handful achieve this pristine condition. As collectors hunt for coins to complete their sets, the value of rare, high-quality examples skyrockets. Here's how you can check if your 2013 P quarter is worth more than face value. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin for unusual marks, such as doubling, die breaks, or off-center strikes. A coin with no scratches, blemishes, or wear is more likely to fetch a high grade. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Grading costs a small fee, but it's worth it for potentially valuable coins. Now let's talk numbers. While most 2013 P quarters in circulation are only worth their face value of 25 cents, some exceptional coins have sold for tens of thousands at auction. In a 2023 auction, an MS68 2013 P quarter sold for $87,680. Even lower-grade examples, like MS66 or MS67, can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. So, could the next big find be sitting in your spare change? The 2013 P Washington quarter might just be your ticket to a small fortune. Check your coins carefully, and who knows, you could be the next collector to hit the jackpot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin collecting tips and hidden treasures. See you next time! Did you know that the humble 2019 P Washington quarter might just make you a small fortune? Yes, you heard that right. Some of these coins are currently valued at over $87,450 in the collector's market. But what makes these quarters so special, and how can you cash in? Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into the history, hidden gems, and massive market value of the 2019 P Washington quarter. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since its debut in 1932. It was created to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, replacing the standing Liberty quarter. Over the decades, the design has changed slightly, but its iconic connection to America's first president remains. Fast forward to 2019, and we get a very special addition to the series, the 2019 America the Beautiful Quarters. So, what sets the 2019 P Washington quarter apart? First, it's part of the America the Beautiful series, showcasing unique designs representing U.S. national parks and historic sites. Coins from this series were minted in both Philadelphia, P, and Denver, D. But here's the kicker. Specific 2019 P quarters have rare errors or unusual features that make them highly sought after. These include, or cuts that occur during the minting process, that make the coin look misaligned. Even without these errors, some pristine, uncirculated 2019 P quarters have fetched a jaw-dropping $87,450 at auctions. Yes, that's life-changing money for a single coin in your pocket. Here's how you can tell if your 2019 P Washington quarter is worth the big bucks. Look for the P near the date on the front of the coin. Use a magnifying glass to spot any die cracks, doubling, or misalignments. Coins graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are worth the most. A perfect grade, known as MS70, is the holy grail for collectors. Remember, even tiny imperfections or wear can drastically affect value. So handle your coin carefully and consider sending it to a grading service for a professional opinion. Now, let's talk about the market. As of today, certain high-grade 2019 P Washington quarters have sold for over $87,450 at auctions. But why are collectors willing to pay so much? It's all about coins with unique features, errors, or perfect conditions are highly sought after. With only a limited number in circulation meeting these criteria, the value skyrockets. So, you've found a 2019 P quarter you think might be valuable. What next? Professional grading is essential to validate its condition and authenticity. Reach out to trusted experts who can guide you on pricing and selling. Pro tip: don't settle for the first offer you get. The right buyer might pay way more for your coin. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your coin jars, check your pockets, and start hunting for that 2019 P Washington quarter. Who knows, you might just strike it rich. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you have a rare coin to share. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!